A 2000 Harley Davidson Road King Classic. Very beautiful bike. I like these colors. Very nice bike. Proudly made in the good old US of A, America. Very nice bike. Might be my next purchase. All right. This particular bike has 31,000 miles on it, so gently loved. Let's crank her up. Good old Harley sound, Harley vibrations. So this bike has the backrest on it, which I'm not used to, but it's nice. We're gonna take her for a spin, tell you what I think. I really like these. This one happens to belong to my father. Very nice bike. I really like it. I was very happy that he chose to go with a Road King. We looked at some Boulevards and some Vulcan Nomads and a couple other models and makes. And the whole time I kept telling him, Dad, you need to go look at a Road King. You know, all the things that I've heard about the Road Kings. I have driven a few, and they're just really nice bikes. You know, very comfy. And he wanted to get something for him and my mother to ride. She fits on the back quite nicely. She's not a very big lady, she's just a little lady. Fits quite nice, very comfortable motorcycle. You have the saddlebags to store things. A windshield to keep the wind off your chest. This bike right here is so comfortable and relaxed that you could ride this thing to California and back if you wanted to. Now, the thing about Harleys is they do rattle a lot, I guess, they shake, but they're like that by design. But once you get going, I'm doing about 60, 58 or so here on this road. You really don't feel any of it. It really smooths down and becomes a very comfortable ride. It's very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So this is so like riding on a couch, man. I mean, you just feel so comfy. Very nice acceleration. Very smooth. All around a very smooth bike. I just can't say how much I enjoy this motorcycle. Let's make sure traffic is clear. We're gonna get over. We're gonna get over behind this truck. So we're still doing about 60 according to the speedo. But once you get up on the interstate, get to speed like I'm doing now, very comfortable bike. You do have the highway pegs, which are up here. You can see where my feet are up there. Very comfortable motorcycle. Just cruise along out. Cruise, man, that's what it's all about. Beautiful day, another beautiful day here in Savannah, Georgia. Perfect weather for this. Perfect weather for this particular motorcycle. Beautiful day, beautiful bike. Corners very well, very easy to control. Ooh, potholes. Ah, blah, blah, blah. I'm still not used to this heel shifter. So that's a heel shifter. You can shift with either your heel, the back of your heel, or the tip of your toes. Not used to that at all. So this bike does have the optional fuel injected for this year model. I believe for this year model it was an option. It is an option that this motorcycle does have. This has Bluetooth speakers that have been added to it. That is an add-on. But all the chrome and the soft bag. So the way you tell the classic, I believe, is from the soft bags. If it's got soft bags, it's a classic. At least I believe. I believe that's how you tell. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about that. Could be wrong about that. I don't know. I'm not a Harley historian. I don't know. It's a Hayabusa, and I'm not sure what that other bike was. It's a cool bike though. They went down that way. We're gonna drive it on for a little while longer. I'm hoping the gas gauge works. I'm sure it does. Showing we got some gas left. This bike does have the big Harley lights up front. I'm not sure what they call that, highway lights or fog lights. And one of these switches turns them on. I don't know which switch it is. I'm not going to start flipping switches on it because I don't know which one it is. I will say that on this bike compared to mine, neutral is a little more difficult to find. My bike, the clutch is butterly smooth and it's really easy to find neutral, or maybe it's because I'm used to it and I'm not used to finding neutral on this bike. You do shake a lot more as you're sitting still. You can see my arm over here. So it does shake a little bit more than what I'm used to on my bike. But it rides wonderful. I can totally see myself taking this thing, you know, on long trips. For sure. Alright, so let's get out here. Make sure no traffic's coming right at us. Acceleration is about what you'd expect for an early 2000s Harley. I'm not sure what engine size this is. It might be the 103 cubic inch. One thing's for sure is the brakes are definitely not as sensitive. I guess you would say sensitive as they are on my my bike. Not to say they're terrible. Mine are more bitey, I guess you could say, you know what I mean? Like better braking power. This doesn't feel like it has a whole lot of braking power. What a nice motorcycle though. You know, these things are built with pride in America. Harley is really proud of what they do. They make some wonderful motorcycles, quality built motorcycles. You know, this thing is 18 years old, you know, and it still purrs like a kitten. Shifts are nice and crisp. It's just it's getting used to this heel toe shifter that I don't have on my bike is the only deal that I'm dealing with right now. It needs to be cleaned. Come on, Dad. Keep your bike this dirty. Not a good kind of dirty either, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna get spanked. So yeah, so the whole purpose of this bike is not to do high-speed type stuff. This is not a muscle bike. This is not a you know, drag strip bike. You're not taking these things to the racetrack. This is a cruising bike. This is for going on long trips, being comfortable, carrying extra stuff with you, carrying a passenger, all in comfort and smoothness. That's what this bike is all about, and they do it very well. The Road King is very hard to beat for the price, for the craftsmanship, the workmanship. You know what you're getting. A piece of American icon. This is an American icon, the Harley Davidson Road King. They've been around for a long time. The company's been around for over 100 years, I'm pretty sure. Very nice motorcycles, man. If you want something that'll hold their value well, you know, there's a lot of aftermarket support for them. There's a lot of factory support for these still. Even ones, you know, this is 2000, this thing's 18 years old, there's still a lot of factory support. They still make all the parts for this. Very reliable, very good looking bike. These are very handsome bikes. You know, well worth the money. You can pick up used ones anywhere in the 6,000 or so, up into the 16,000. But you can find a very nice used Road King in the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kind of thousand range. I suggest you do it. If you're looking for a nice comfortable bike you can ride with your wife or your girlfriend or your husband or whoever, that's very comfortable, reliable, you know, get a Road King. Quinn approved Road King.